All right, it's hump day. We are back here at the Red Brick House, and let's see. There's so much stuff to do. I'm not sure which direction I'm going in first. Um, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take the posts that we have over here, and I think I'm going to finish sanding those out. And I think I'm going to put a coat of paint on those and get that out the way. Let's take a look over here and see how our okay. That definitely looks better. That's good. It didn't shrink. So that's a good sign on the mortar. We got our bucket here getting us some nice natural water, saving water, of course. We'll use that for mixing some more mortar. I believe I'm going to have to get some more sand too, because I've got a lot of plaster that we have to do. And it sounds like the guys are here today. So, and I hear the sound, the pitter patter of mud knives. So I'm assuming they are mudding and taping. Okay. Yes, you can see they've mudded up the top here. Got that sealed up. Oh, good, 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 good. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine.
All right, so we're mudding and taping up this morning. That's a good sign. How are you?
Fine.
Fine. Great. Glad to see it. All right, so they're working, or he's working on the mudding and taping. I think in the afternoon they're coming back to do some more of the drywall. Definitely looks a lot different now that we got the brick fixed yesterday, the ceiling getting mudded and taped up. It's all looking good. All right, we're going to get to work. So we're going to check on our work here. It looks like that brick repair right there, nice and solid. We're going to keep wetting down all of the brick over in here too. This you can see is already beginning to get good and wet because of we've been wetting it down for before I left a couple of days, so you can see it doesn't have that dry like this look onto it, which is good because you need that to have the suction, as they call it, when you go through, that the moisture in there helps prevent it. Now some of this is a little loose. We're going to take a brush and scrape off all that, and we need to, any of the plaster that's loose in here, we need to get rid of that, so that way we can get a nice clean connection on there. And then we got other places like this up here. We'll need to kind of get any loose and get the paint off of those as well. See, like this, that's loose. We need to get rid of that kind of stuff before we get ready to plaster and get the bricks real good and wet. So it's beginning to really look a whole lot better. Yesterday, using my drywall sander, we went through and that knocked off. It actually did pretty good, but it's only an 80 grit sandpaper. That's the coarsest I could get actually in the store. But I've ordered, and should be here tomorrow, some 36 grit. So we're going to start out with some 36 grit. We're going to try and clean this down some more. And I think I'm going to try and use that out here on this stuff as well to try and clean this out, because it's pretty heavy into that. I'll be honest with you, it's really heavy into that, and so it's not an easy thing to get that off. But I would love to, before I leave this week, just start the process of getting this to look a little bit better. People have noticed we've done work and stuff on here, and they'll say it looks great, but you can't really see all the changes outside yet because it hasn't really changed that much on the outside. I mean, getting this finished, spackled up, and ready to paint would be nice. If I could paint this trim out here and get these posts out here painted, it'll definitely look a whole lot better. So those are a couple of things that I would like to get accomplished in the next couple of days. That will dress it up and definitely make it look a whole lot better. Okay, so I'm going to get my stuff out here, get ready. I think I'm going to need to get another scoop of sand and another bag of lime, because we've been going through that with the mortar, and now that I've got the mortar mixer, man, that's making my life a whole lot better. Whew. What up, good people? Interesting thing. We're building the deck overkill here. We could have gotten away with 2x8s, but I want to make sure that we have a deck that's going to be strong enough to last a lifetime here, and to make sure that our inspector is actually really, really happy. We're less than 5 feet apart where I'm actually putting my 6x6s, I probably could have gotten away with possibly 3, definitely with 4, but I'm going to make sure that this thing is overbuilt. And I'm digging here. The thing that's interesting is I have a person who's constantly saying that you're not making it original. The reality is you don't know what is making it actually original, because what I'm finding out here is I've got, found this flashlight. Here's what's amazing. Found this flashlight here in the dirt. It still lights up. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But what I'm finding here, as I'm digging across here, the last 3 holes, I've got a couple of rows of bricks. Now, I don't know if that was like a brick walkway they may have had here, or if that may have been a brick like outdoor cooking area that had been the foundation for a different building. We don't know what that could have been, but you can see, again, so it's definitely something that was here before. There was the porch that used to be here. It was a small porch. That was actually the cinder block for the porch that was here. So it was a lot shorter than what we're building the deck. The deck's coming out 10 foot, but there was definitely something else that was right here. And who knows over the course of time what may have been here before. You have to keep in mind some of the things that you didn't have an indoor kitchen like we do today. They basically had an area that was cooking. And I believe under the house, around the chimney inside the house, underneath the house, there was another like brick build out there that collapsed. That may have been for doing some cooking or something else down in the basement or the cellar area down in there. You just don't know. 200 years, could have been all kinds of stuff that was here. Could have been like it could have been slave quarters for all we know. Could have been sitting right here. Could have been the outdoor kitchen. Could have been the blacksmith's workshop for all we know. There's so many things that are possible. I guess we'll never know, but it's nice to see in here. But it's definitely not. These are the hand fired bricks. They've definitely been in there. Look at that. You can see the hole inside of that one. So they're definitely old bricks. The other thing that amazes me is take a look at the soil. Talk about rich soil. I think what I'm going to probably do, I probably won't this year because we got so much work to do right now, but I think back here on the other side of the deck, we're going to make ourselves a little garden right here because, man, this soil is about as rich as can be. It gets the morning sunshine coming up right there. Grow some nice vegetables and herbs and stuff here. You don't know how excited I am as I sit here right now leaning on the deck. I'm gonna build like a concrete slab over there by where the bricks are, and I'm gonna build a barbecue using the bricks there, like a charcoal or a wood pit over there. And my buddy Jet, we'll clean all the stuff we're gonna clean out. He's got that smoke trailer, and man, I can't wait until he can get that over here. One problem I do have, I've had Miss Utility came through. It's not like I didn't know where the power line is, but we're gonna have to get a trencher, and we're gonna trench all the way through here to the back for the new water line. So tomorrow, we'll probably do it tomorrow. They're gonna be coming in tomorrow to dig up the street to put a water meter back there, and if I can get that all done tomorrow, it'd be great, because then I could call for another inspection, and then we could actually get water on at the house. And it's progressing. All right, so back to digging. What's crazy is there's so many different things that I end up doing in here. So right at the moment, we are cutting holes up here for the heating and air conditioning. The drywall guys, I'm hoping they'll be back this afternoon so they can get rid of that drywall. And then I'm gonna go back through and get all the loose plaster on here and start getting those bricks wet so we can start actually plastering those walls up. I may mix some plaster tonight and just finish filling in these gaps, but I do need to run one more conduit in here for the heating and air conditioning system in the wall. So got a little bit of everything. So I got 5 holes I got to cut 4 by 12 up here, and then he can drop those in place. The my vision, you know, this is all, one of the things my wife says is you are good at looking at something and spatially putting it together. This is kind of my vision of trying to keep this to look like it's old, at the same time having it with the modern fixes. So putting the registers and all the ductwork up here and putting 2 air conditioning units keeps the ceiling clean. So when you're looking down through here, the only thing you see are the 2 ceiling fans. You know, you have to basically be standing up underneath the light fixtures to get those. So hopefully it'll be a nice clean look. And once they get finished with getting the drywall in here, I'm going to start working on getting the railings actually rebuilt in place. So that's going to be another step that'll start making it look more finished. It is kind of close, of course, walkway wise there, but that's the way it was, and we can't really change that at this point. All right, let me get cutting. All right, and there we go. That's the first one. He's going to check and make sure that my template is good on there. So I've got 5 of these to cut out, and then we're going to go on to something else. I'm going to try and do a couple of things here. I'm almost crazy, you would think, with as much different stuff that I'm doing, because I'm also working on the front door, because I want to get the front door door frame painted and get the numbers on the house, because we do have people that are coming through without numbers on there, and I don't want to put numbers on something that looks like crap. So I've got that next. Oh, he's coming in. Okay, he's coming up here. Put it in from above. We'll double check and make sure it's just right. See? And that's why we check. Let's see. Need a hair more? Do you need a hair more, or is it good? Okay, it's good. All right. Nice thing about that is we won't have to worry about it coming out the ceiling. And we're going to see if we can actually get black registers. If not black, we'll paint them black, so that way they'll blend in, you know, real nicely in here. Love it. Okay, it is really late here at the Red Brick House, and I'll be honest with you, I'm tired. The guy is working on drywall. He's just about finished with everything on this level, and we painted, look at that, the front entranceway. Doesn't that look different? And I painted this one post just to see how it would look, and I think it looks great. It motivates me to want to get more of it done. So I am calling it a night. My buddy's going to be working for about another hour here. Let's take a quick look in the kitchen, if I can get this in here. There'll be a guy in here at 6 a.m. He'll be mudding and taping. Whew. This room, of course, is all hung. He's working on here, the hallway, and he's hung the rest of the kitchen except for around the panel. So it's coming together. The other guy will be in here tomorrow, mudding first thing, and I'm gonna go home, go to my mama-in-law's house, and I'm gonna go get some sleep, because I'm tired. I'm real tired. But I appreciate you guys. Oh, let me take the fan in. Don't want to lose the fan. All right, good people. I'll see you soon.